Gayle. Welcome to my channel. And we've got Stellar Piper here also. She's going to get something and give. We have Pacer giving me all the things that I have dropped. Ta-da! So we have our trash bag. Let me see who all's in here, okay? First of all, we have got Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man the Hero. And we have got Women's Station Channel. So, hi to both of you all. I'm going to adjust this down just a little bit. Yay. Okay. Let me make sure we can still see each other. We can still see each other. Hi. You are in the way. You. Come up. You are in the way. Come up and say hello. Turn around. Look at the screen. Don't show your butt. Hi. Now we're going to try to get through today without any blood sugar problems like we had yesterday during the live stream. Hey, you. Hey, dog, you're my spot. He's going to check you too? Okay, that's fine. Cool. Come down that way. Hang on just a second. Check me. I think you passed. That is how he checks me for blood sugar. I blow gently on his face. He smells my breath. If I had a low blood sugar going on, he would be pawing at me. But since I don't, we're all good. Hey, do you want to wave? Tell you what, wave. Why not? Oh, because you're fixing to fall off the couch if you do? Try it again. Wave. All right. He is just learning wave, and he is not going to do it. He's also not usually allowed on the couch, which makes him a little nervous. All right. Off. Yay. Good off. I know. You want to go find Dad? Go find Dad. Dad? Go find Dad. Woo! All right. Now we will have a few moments of peace and quiet. Do you want to tilt that just a little bit here? And I am going to pull up my channel on my little phone. No.
You said tilt.
Turn.
Okay.
Turn. Sorry. Now you can tilt it back where it was. Whoa. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I just wanted it so they could see you.
Oh, well, that's optional from my perspective.
Sorry. So, all right. I don't know how long it is till Christmas, but in honor of you guys, y'all, pick your dialect there. We're making gift bags for the people that she works with, because she works with homeless street kids. And what they do is they have apartments, and the youth get to rent those apartments once they get to a certain point of stability. So there's 6 apartments, and I've got 6 bags, and I am hoping that they can use these bags to start a new Christmas tradition for themselves. That's the big hope.
Yeah, I think they will.
Do we need to turn the camera some more? It's up to you. I think
I could sit over there.
Okay. Can you be seen over there?
I don't know.
I don't know either. You can pull up the chair and see. I'll scoot over this way. So what we've got here is some cookie mix and some things for the Christmas cards, and for the Christmas bags, and one for trash. So hopefully this will help them get started on their own Christmas tradition. And I am not sure how long it is to Christmas, but I bet Peter Parker can tell us. Women's Station Channel says, hi, Gayle, Stellar, and Pipsy. So, hi back.
Hello.
I hope it's fun. We'll see. We're also going to be, here, I'll scoot over some more. We're also going to be writing out the Christmas cards, and I'm going to let you all help me come up with what to say, because we are doing this in your honor. Because, as you know, I take 10% of what the channel has made, and then at the end of the year, I donate that. Channel hasn't made that much this year, so I don't have a whole lot in the 10%, but that's what I try to do. I started off several years ago when we lived in Southeast Tennessee. I would make a donation at Thanksgiving in the Christmas extravaganza, if you will, that they would have, where they would do some Christmas music and have just really, it's a Thanksgiving event. And I would give them the donation to provide food. And I always, for the past 6 years, have also put in a few dollars in the Black Friday charity live stream that we just had yesterday. So I did that. While we're talking about the Black Friday charity event, I really want to thank everybody. Women's Station Channel knocked it out of the ballpark with her singing. Stellar Piper over here helped. We had Candy, the wee service dog, who was also on, and just a lot of support from people in our group. Of course, Valerie Rees, of course, her daughter, just a lot of people. And I know I'm forgetting somebody, so please, I'm sorry, forgive me if I forgot you, but
You're still
I know
loved.
Peter Parker. I know Peter Parker was here for a few minutes yesterday, a while, and Busy Lady was here for a while, and a lot of people just tuned in. So while we're talking about that, I just want to let you all know that the music that I did, there's a video of just Christmas music for the background. Anything that video makes from now until the end of the year, I'm going to be donating. So if you want Christmas background music, stream that bad boy. And anything that, of course, we all know that, you know, Google AdSense does not provide much money, but anything that it makes, that's what we get. So it's a good way to help without having to fork over cash, because I know that's hard for everybody. But if you do want to fork over your hard, cold cash, check out my community tab, because the GoFundMe link is there, and that tells you exactly where the money is going. So having said that, let me get into the chat real quick, and then we'll start on all this. And Stellar Piper, if you want to, you can go ahead and take the tags off the bags and put them in this one. So I just want to go through and, okay, so Peter Parker, AKA Spider-Man the Hero, says it is just about Easter now.
Oh, well then, that nap was longer than I thought it would be.
And then the Easter Bunny is on it. Ho, ho, ho. All right. And Women's Station Channel says the gift bag should be fun. So yay! I think so too.
Yeah, I think they're going to it.
Peter says, Weirdos, Christmas is over now. Easter is just about here. Happy Easter, everyone. Soon the Easter Bunny will be at your house soon to get those Easter baskets to fill. All right. Maybe they can run into Santa on the way. Sure. Christmas is in 365 days. No. And Women's Station Channel says she's shopping for milk and fruit in Target. She can hear, and she loves the gift bag idea. She says she's been listening and sharing the music. It's beautiful. Awesome. So thank you. And I will tell you that Ori over here, Women's Station Channel, did a fabulous job knocking it absolutely out of the ballpark. She sang for an hour, which is really, really hard to do.
That's a challenge for sure.
So we have here some wooden utensils. Okay. So what we're going to do here is, we don't need this yet.
Okay, good.
You want to open up those bags right there?
I just won't be in the chat as much. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. I've got my phone right here so we can see.
Okay,
We can see who's chatting. Put this over here. And y'all
Dose.
be proud of me. Everybody here should be proud of me because I remembered in the spirit of Christmas to actually get a red tip pen. Ta-da! Red pen. Unlike the pens that teachers have at school. Okay.
This is a festive red pen, not a you messed up red pen.
Yes. So what I've got here, since they are on the streets, came off of the streets, I should say. I don't know how many kitchen utensils they have. So what I have is sugar cookie mix, a utensil for stirring, and cookie Stellar resistance. I have,
Those are cute.
pot holders. So I'm hoping most of them have cookie sheets. If you know of somebody that doesn't, let me know and I'll get them a cookie sheet. Or a baking dish. They can cook these in baking dishes. But these pot holders are very special. These are from Valerie Reese, is where I got these. And she made them. So here we have, I'm going to let you hold these next to the computer so everybody can see them because she did a great job. She sews, she knits, she's like, she does it all.
And we've got 6 in 3 designs.
Yep. So one per bag. So they'll have a hot mat, a cookie, and utensils. So, yeah, we try to get them festive.
I think the mittens are my favorite.
Which one's your favorite?
The mittens.
The mittens? We actually have some penguins in there. They were really, really cute, but I ordered some for us too. So,
Okay.
one in each bag. Oh. Did I miss one? Yes, I did. I missed one.
All right, if you'll have either hot pads, I will.
So, actually, this may be more for meatballs, but they can.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
This may be more for meatballs, but they can use it for cookie dough. This way, if they don't have something to stir the cookie dough with, they do now. And you're going to let me know if somebody doesn't have a pan, right?
I will let you know, but I think that will do.
Okay. You want to stick these in the floor? And we'll go ahead and we'll write off the Christmas cards. Oh, look, Stellar said thank you. Stellar is in the chat. Woo! Hi, Stellar. Thank you. And we want to come up with something encouraging on the cards. And I think a lot of people are probably going to sleep in because yesterday was kind of a long day for live streams. So
This one was a big day.
if we don't have quite everybody in here, that's why, I bet you. But the total that we raised, at least the total just before midnight, that was $1,549. So, yay. And all of that, or not all of that, and most of that is on the GoFundMe link. She actually did a craft show with some items. I sent in some jewelry. She made a lot. Some other people donated some items too. And so the $1,500 includes what the craft show generated. So super exciting. Her church does 25 kids on the backpack program.
That's cool.
So
That's really cool.
So they get food throughout the year because of the generosity of everybody that helped. And like I said, if you need Christmas music in the background, go to my Christmas music video and stream away. Stream away. All right, so I've got a couple of Santa Claus Christmas cards, and then we're switching over to another pattern here. Also, something else that we do on the channel, and I forgot to mention this year, banging my head against the wall. trying to remember everything and remembering nothing in the process.
I feel that.
If you want to exchange Christmas cards with me, my address is in the description box. So just shoot me a Christmas card and I'll send you one too. And I'll make sure to put it on the air anytime now through Christmas. Although, if you want a Christmas card from me, do send yours in to me by like the 15th of December so you'll have time to get yours back.
Sooner is better.
So,
Is the address in the group? If not, I can put it there later.
I think it's in the Facebook group. I think so. You want to put the Facebook group link in the chat while I write out Christmas cards? And so, like, my problem is never knowing what to say. So I'm going to let you put the actual person's name on here due to confidentiality. And I'll just put something on here. The card is, may Christmas be full of fun festivities this year. That's the message on the Santa Claus card. Woo! So, what else can I put?
I'm really bad at this.
I don't know. See, that's why I wanted help.
If you have any suggestions, put them in the chat.
That's what I was going to say too. It needs to be something positive, but serious. So this is probably not a good time for sarcasm since we don't know them.
Nope.
May you experience the joys of the season in full. That just sounds a little pompous. Does that sound pompous to y'all?
Okay, maybe a smidge.
Okay, I don't want to go pompous. Let's see.
We have no suggestions so far.
How about maybe I should just say like, have a Merry Christmas.
That's always safe. I wish I inherited your handwriting.
Ha.
I got my dad's handwriting.
What should I put down? Stellar Piper's mom?
Just put your name.
Oh, okay. First name?
Sure, that's fine.
Last name?
However you want them to. However you want to do it is fine.
Okay. Okay. I'll let you write their names in and on the. You know, I can already tell you, I should have gotten 2 red pens and brought them in here because I have a second one. It's in my purse.
Where's your purse?
It's in the kitchen.
Okay, I'll write this one and then go grab it.
Okay. You do that.
There's one.
So I enjoy doing this every year. And like I said, I do it in your honor.
Oh no. There it goes.
This year has been a really tumultuous year for me. And you guys are amazing to have gone through it with me and been so supportive because this time last year I was going through the breast cancer scare. Then that rolled right into COVID. You know, I had the breast cancer scare. Then I went to the Outer Banks and thought I would have a really short breather where I could just, go to the beach, enjoy the Outer Banks, and just relax. But true to me, oh, thank you. True to me, and the way my life is, we got to the Outer Banks last year and we had a gale warning. So not only did my poor husband have his own gale, but we had a legit windstorm gale. So my nickname at one point was Stormy because I did the storm chasing, which was really cool. But yeah. Okay, you want to go toss that back somewhere? Toss it gently. It's a new purse. Good old Amazon. But yeah, so right, only I would go to the Outer Banks to relax and find out there's a Gayle. Then we came back. My husband's first day back on the job, we were going to go, and get those booster shots with the COVID vaccine. My husband's first day back, he comes in and he's like, this guy came in my office and he was like sneezing and coughing his head off. He just did not feel good. It's like, how you have this feeling wash over you, that like you have
Sense of
kicked
doom.
in the gut, the sense of doom. Doom, ba-doom. How do you do the death march for like Star Wars or something?
Doom, 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 doom.
So that was COVID, where I was sick with COVID for weeks. Had to get the wheelchair that is propped up over there and was on home oxygen. So recovered from that. Looking forward to being out and about in March, and started having more problems with my knee. Got that taken care of. Then, boom, first week of May, the baby comes, which is awesome, except she was supposed to
Early.
be here, the end of the first week of August.
She was a little early. She liked to make an entrance.
Yeah, impatient, just like her mama.
Not me.
Not her. She's allergic to children, she says. So that took care of that. No kids. This is the only one. How about wishing you a good holiday season?
That'll work.
Yeah. That was the first week of May, and then what happened in June? Oh yeah, I had to go to a conference in June. Then I got the service dog in June. Then last of July, had some stuff going on and had some things we had to work on the van, and then boom, August, got to go back out to New Mexico. So yay for that. Y'all saw the car problems I've been having, and it's just been one thing right after the other. And you all have been amazing, like I said, to just walk through all of this with me and just be hugely supported. And I thank you. Okay. So this is a different card. It's got a little angel on it. And it says, wishing you joy in your life and love in your heart through a beautiful Christmas and a blessed New Year. How about, may the new year see your dreams come true?
May your dreams come true in the new year.
Okay. And have a Merry Christmas.
Yep, that sounds good. I still don't have any suggestions from the chat.
That's all right.
We're figuring it out.
Now I think I ought to go back and add something to that first card. Oh, we're going to have a different color ink, because I didn't realize it. But these cards are red. These envelopes, rather. Red pen, red envelopes.
All right, I'll go find a pen. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, and let's see, I guess have a joyous holiday season. There we go.
Use my fancy pen.
I should have gotten my guitar out so I could play bad guitar after this. Women's Station Channel would laugh at me. Actually, with hearing me play guitar, I would laugh at me. There's a reason. I'm just going to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hey, have yourself a merry little Christmas. You don't want me to sing?
No, no, you're good.
Yeah,
No, I'm good.
no singing. Okay, I won't sing. Jingle.
If we're singing Jingle Bells, I'm singing the Batman version.
There's a Batman version.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg.
No, just no. Women's Station Channel. I don't think you do anything horrible. She says she plays guitar horrible.
I doubt it.
I doubt that you play guitar horrible. But thank you for trying to make me feel better. But see, how many more of these do we need?
This one, that was the last one.
Okay.
Right? Yes.
Okay, so have a happy New Year and a very Merry Christmas. So, do you have any youth in your apartments where this is their first year?
Yes. This card is going to their first, like, they've been in this apartment like 2 months.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
I'm proud of them. Happy for them, too.
Good. There's nothing like having your first home.
Please.
Can you hand me the first card back? Because I feel bad not having written something nicer in it, longer.
As long as you pretend you don't see the name.
I'm not going to see the name.
Okay.
Would you feel better covering it up with a sticky note? I'll make sure not to show it on screen, of course.
Just set a card over like the top of it or something. It'll be fine.
Okay. I'll do that later. That'll still give me time to think of something.
You sure? Because I don't mind to grab it.
Okay. Well, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay. Got it covered up. Okay. How's that?
That work.
I put no 2023. Did I put 2003 or 2023?
It's right.
Okay. Be your best year ever.
It goes back on the stuff. One of the girls in this building is starting I think, nursing school, some sort of higher education, and she's,
Don't give out too many details.
I won't, not
So she's going off to college.
going off to college, and she's happy and getting her life together, and I'm proud of her.
Yay. But you're usually proud of your clients.
Usually proud, often frustrated.
But you're usually proud of them. I'm just going ahead and filling out a few that I have friends. So, you know, we've talked a lot about things we've done in the past. And how this year has been. But I also want to keep it, positive and talk about some of the things that are coming down the pike for this coming year. I am wrapping up my series of videos for the road trip to New Mexico. That was an amazing, the experience was difficult at times. It was like really, really difficult and paying for it. I'm going to be paying for it for years. But, y'all did an amazing job walking through it with me and helping me figure out what was wrong with my car. When we did the live stream, I felt like it was not what the first mechanic had said. And you guys confirmed it. And it just made me feel much more secure. And, it was all worth it to get to see the grandbaby who you have not met.
I have not met yet.
Because when we first got the call, of course, we dropped everything and we went out. And Delta Airlines, you hear a lot of crap things about airlines and how terrible they are. But Delta was just fabulous. And, got out there, and the way things happened on that flight was just mind-boggling. Like, only God could do these things. And, it was just, from the get-go, it was just, being where I was when I got the call meant I was close enough to the airport to get to go to New Mexico on the drop of a hat. Got out there, wound up meeting the in-laws in the same airport, having a seatmate that was willing to offer to drive me to the hospital, getting there, not being able to get a rental car because I don't know what had happened, but there was no rental cars available. Then she called me the next day and she's like, no, you called me that night and said you'd be out the next day. And I'm like, you can't find a rental car. And you're like, yes, we did.
We did.
So somehow or other, they got a rental car. I mean, and you guys were cheering me on the whole time through that. And you guys were amazing. So, then to get back and then go back out and then get back and then go back out. Because, the baby came before I got the furniture for her nursery to her mama. Oopsies. And then she came home from the hospital before I got the nursery furniture to her mama. Oopsies again. So anyway, I'm wrapping up those videos coming back from New Mexico. And we're coming into December. And I'm going to do a lot of little vlogs during December. I don't know that I'm going to hit every day, okay? But I'm going to try to put something up every other day, every couple of days, something like that through December. And then coming into January, we're going to do more $40 day trips and some more road trips and the whole solo female van travel up until July. And the whole world flips in July. Because you know what's happening? You know what's happening in July?
I have a clue.
You don't get to go.
Not this time. I'll
No.
catch you on the next one, though.
I'm going back to Alaska. And Alaska is a mission trip experience. Valerie Reese is going with me to Alaska, and some of her family members and friends. We've got some old faces. You guys probably, maybe some of you remember Cassandra. She's a friend of mine. She was my student intern for a while. She's going to get to go again. Her feller is going to get to go again, and you get to stay home.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
sorry.
I'll catch you
Next
one.
time, maybe.
Next time.
Yeah. But I couldn't drive to Alaska if it wasn't for the church's help.
Mm-hmm.
And getting to Alaska, I don't drive like for the fun of it. Like, okay, let me back this bus up just a little bit. I enjoy driving. I am like a driving freak. And she can tell you.
Yes, I will bear witness. I will testify if I need to.
And so I enjoy driving, but from the very moment I pull out of the driveway, I am under the gun, and I have to get to Alaska on a certain day, date, and time, no matter what happens on the road, no matter where the fires are, literal fires are.
Literal.
And it doesn't matter because I have to be there at a certain date and time because the rest of the team is relying on me. Some of the things that I take are food for the whole mission trip, bottles of water for the whole mission trip, snacks for the mission trip, supplies for the mission trip, donations for the mission trip. Valerie Reese has gotten us a lot of sock donations, which they give out. I'll be taking school supplies for the mission trip. And, so those things have to be there. And the first year I drove, she went with me. Whew. We had car problems and wound up being towed to Fargo and
stuck there.
Yeah, for a few days because, and it was kind of like what happened when I was going to New Mexico and I had the car problem. Had a car problem on a Saturday. Does this sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Had car problems with her going up on a Saturday. And so here, the mechanics are open. Like the main brands, they're all open on Sunday. There's no problem. You can get it fixed, get back on the road, and boom, that did not happen.
Apparently that's not true everywhere.
But the West Acres All Stop did a fabulous job. But here we were. It was Sunday, and we were like twiddling our thumbs because we were kind of panicky. We had to be in Alaska on Saturday and the following Saturday. So I had to drive from Alaska to Alaska from like Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning. I don't remember now which.
Made the deadline.
And I was basically like, I'm going to pull over. I'm going to sleep for an hour or two in the car. Well, like the first night though, we got a hotel room.
We did.
And I was like, yeah, we're not paying this price again. And then.
This was before the van.
Yeah, we were in my little PT Cruiser. Not a lot of space.
Not a lot of space.
but we
made
made
the
it.
most of it.
We made it. And got there. I'll never forget being so thankful we had arrived at the mission site and we had a few hours to spare and I could go horizontal and get some sleep. And I was like, you unload the car because I did all the driving. And we got to sleep in a tent like one night for a few hours. And we did the hotel because it was cold and got a good night's sleep there for a few hours. And then like the rest of the time it was in the car. And I was like, I'll pull over. I'm going to sleep for a couple of hours. You can sleep too or do whatever you want to do. So then there was the night that we kept finding the bears.
Yeah, that looked good.
That was interesting. That was real interesting. Ran across a forest fire then too, but not like what we have in times past, more recent times past. But got there with a few hours to spare. I'm so glad that I was able to go horizontal. I'm so excited. And then I start hearing a trumpet and a clarinet.
And you cannot make this up.
And then Stellar Piper comes in and says, they're practicing, and do you care if I get my flute out and practice with them? The music's not going to bother you, is it?
Sorry. But compared to a trumpet, a flute isn't anything.
So that is true. So then the crazy thing was the woman that we were working with on the mission site comes in and she's like, oh, did they get the news? The flight's coming in early. I'm like, you are kidding me, right? I mean, this is wonderful news. Oh crap. I mean, this is fabulous. This is great news. And so it was like 30 minutes early, which where we were meant we really needed to be on the road in about 5 minutes from the time she told me, which is why she was reminding me and finding out. So we got directions. Oh my stars.
Well, you left out the bit about the map.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The map,
There are 2 airports in Anchorage. The map had the wrong one
on it. One airport was on the map and it was not the international airport. Then we got directions and it was obvious that they knew where they were going, but we did not make any sense out of their directions, which turned out they were like, you take such and such street all the way in. And when you get to such and such street, you turn. But the name of the street that they told us was wrong. So that was really interesting. And then finally, you got directions that we could follow.
From
McDonald's had us taken care of.
McDonald's took good care of us that day.
Yeah.
They said, determine before you hit the water, and I knew we could handle that.
Yeah. Yeah. If you go into the ocean, you've driven too far. So it's like, okay, we can do this. So we got there pretty much just as they were within minutes of them coming off the plane.
Oh, Beverly's in your chat.
Oh, hi, Beverly. Yay. It was. How was yours? I hope it was. I hope yours was wonderful. And let's see. Women's Station Channel is saying, I really don't, Stellar. We were talking about playing guitar. And I was like, I can't imagine her not playing guitar well. After hearing her sing, I can't imagine it being not very well. So Women's Station Channel says, I really don't, Stellar. My music teacher wouldn't allow me to play guitar in class. I look forward to the travel videos. I was hoping we could see more of the inside of your van, Gayle, the makeover. We've got that. That's on the list. We are actually kind of still working on the inside of the van because as things come up, it slows us down. But yeah, I'll be showing you. And my van is a little different than most vans. Well, I guess you could say that all vans are different from each other, unless they're mass produced. But I have a really large cabinet when you first walk into the van. This like really large cabinet kind of smacks you in the face, you know? And so what it is I have my washing machine, which you guys saw me do the product review on the little washer. I have that. I have my portable my portable toilet for emergencies, and all of that is sitting in my bathtub. And I have a little handheld shower, and so the shower is USB rechargeable. The water faucet for the kitchen sink, it's USB rechargeable.
Dog.
What? Yes. My dog. I love
Bless his
him.
heart.
Yeah, he knows how to operate the water. And the automatic water dispenser does not cut off automatically. So he likes getting up on the cabinet and he will hit his paw on the water. And once he turns it on, I hear, and there's water coming out into the sink. So I am like, I got to pull over right now and I've got to turn the water off. So anyway, that is part of why I have a larger tank than I do, larger gray water tank than I do clean water. So anyway, we'll get to all that. I'll show you the solar and stuff like that. So yes, definitely doing that. And I've gotten more requests about doing videos on free and cheap things to do, as well as $40 day trips. The day trips are going to be a little harder simply because the gas prices have gone up. So I'm kind of thinking I may have to go up to like $50, but we'll see. Really, the key is to any inexpensive trip, whether it's a day trip or an overnight trip. The key is really to find as many free and cheap activities as possible. And so if you saw my video, free and cheap things to do in Socorro, New Mexico, then that kind of gives you an idea. There's parks, there's museums, you can talk to the locals and find out, who's got cheapest good food. And in my case, I had already been given a heads up and the folks had made the suggestion. But while I was on the college campus, enjoying the campus, I just asked a student and they gave me the same place. And they were like, this is what you should do and go down here, go get your burrito. It's called Burrito Time. There's a restaurant with it. And that's what you should do. So I got this really large burrito for like $5
I don't
or
think
so.
Mexico does small burritos.
Yeah, you may be right. And got to see this in Socorro. Socorro is like a little nowhere town, except it's got New Mexico Tech in the middle of it. But the town itself has an old Spanish mission. And I did not get to go in, but I got to walk around the courtyard and I had a little glimpse of that on the video. But this Spanish mission dates back to the late 1500s. And that's the
old.
Pilgrims didn't come in until over 20 years later. And we just celebrated Thanksgiving, which a lot of people recognize as having something to do with the Pilgrims. And it was really amazing standing there. And so when you're looking at free and cheap things to do with an eye toward $40 day trip or less, I actually spent a whole lot less on that day trip. Finding things like that, those are treasures. And if I hadn't been doing the research to find out what was free and cheap in the area, I would have missed the opportunity to stand there and see the church. Up in Santa Fe, New Mexico, was an amazing, amazing place. It was a church, Loretto Chapel, and they have a spiral staircase that is a total mystery. The wood is not found in the U.S., and that was another free and cheap thing to do in Santa Fe. Although I will say that Santa Fe in total had, I think, fewer free and cheap things to do, but it was still a neat place to go. So anyway, that whole long story is we're going to be doing more things like that on the channel coming up. And from the standpoint of, if I can go travel, and I can get in the van and I can go do things, then I mean, y'all can too. I mean, come on. So yeah.
Beverly was asking if she missed the gift bag for charity. So,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I snagged one.
Yeah, we'll show you what all we did. Also, let's see, we've gotten
Valerie Reese is
Valerie
here. Hello.
Reese. So hi, Valerie. And then we've got SGL.
That's the hubster.
Huh?
That's his screen name, but that's the hubster.
Oh, you're hubster.
Yep.
Aw. Hi. Hello. So yeah, so I'm gonna we'll unpack this, and I'll go back into it. She works with homeless street kids going into housing, and some of them, like, this is their first time in housing, this is their first Christmas. So I wanted to do something for them that would maybe start a Christmas tradition. And one of the big Christmas traditions that we have in our house is really two things. One was a Christmas ornament. We've done that every year in our house. And the other thing was making cookies, because if you're an Italian household, you're going to make cookies. There's just no way around it. Oh, and we forgot to put the paper in.
You should put the rest of them.
Okay. So with that being said, we have a card in here that I filled out. And I wanted to do that because some folks don't get Christmas cards. When you start talking about families who are under stress, the nice things that we take for granted, which is Christmas cards, they don't get. So we wanted to make sure we put a Christmas card in there, and actually wrote just a little couple of sentences on there, and not just signing the name, just to try to make it a little more personable to them. And because I don't know, like, what kind of utensils they have, I wanted to make sure also to put in some kind of wooden utensil that they could stir with. And Stellar Piper is going to let me know if she hears of somebody who doesn't have like a cooking sheet or a baking dish that they can bake this in. So there's the wooden utensil. And I got the sugar cookie mix. This is from Food Lion. It's their brand, and it makes a bunch of cookies. Stir cookie dough, oil, flour, salt and butter.
3 dozen.
3 dozen. I don't know where you saw that.
It's on the front. At the top.
Right? Yeah, it says that right there. Right there. 3 dozen cookies. And I figured that they could, drop them or whatever they wanted to do. And then along with that, we have pot holders. I'll let you walk this back up to the.
I am commenting in the chat, and then I will walk it right back up.
Okay. Because the pot holder I got from Valerie Reese. You don't have to take them all. Okay.
Just a couple.
Okay. And I got a couple for our household too. So there's 2.
Are they cute? I just think they're adorable.
I do too. Valerie, they're a really good weight too. So this is going into the gift bags with the cookie dough and the utensil and the card. So I wanted to do this for them as a thank you to you all. I do something every year. When we lived in Southeast Tennessee, I told them that I would donate to a food pantry down there. And so this is what the folks where she is are getting. And then there is a women's transition home that I try to support down there where we used to live also in Southeast Tennessee. And I get the Ipsy makeup boxes just because they're kind of fun. And there always is a cosmetic bag in there. So I save all the cosmetics, and I will sometimes pick up like some little lotions and things like that. And so the other thing that I'll be doing is I'll be buying a few things. I need some more cosmetic bags. So I'll be buying that a little later. And then those ladies will get that. And makeup is a huge deal. The ladies are in a transition home. Some of them have come out of trafficking situations. Some of them are getting off from drugs. There's just any life controlling issues. I did a video right before I got the service dog. I wanted to get him a snuffle mat, which is a little mat with just pieces of fabric tied into this kind of special mat back. But I didn't know how to make it. So I posted on my Facebook page asking if anybody made them. And then Robin, who is director at Women at the Well, contacted me, and she's like, yeah, I think we can do this for you. So I bought their very first snuffle mat from them, and he loves it. He tore part of it apart already, but he loves it. He had a lot of fun tearing it apart. So they just do a lot of good work, because that's a craft, that's a skill that somebody now has that they can turn around and make money on when they leave. They also sell these things to benefit the program. It's a great program. So I'll be taking a little bit of the funds. I take 10% of whatever the channel makes each year, and that's what I do these things with. And I'll be finishing off those funds, buying cosmetic bags and some little makeup things. And last year I was sick with COVID, so I really didn't get to do anything for him at Christmas because I was too sick. But Mother's Day, I sat down or actually in time for Mother's Day, right before the baby got here, I sat down and I made them all necklace and bracelets and things like that so that they would have that. Because a lot of them are moms, but not all of them, they don't have custody. So go ahead.
Did I tell you that I told Sam that I thought she won Mother's Day for the next 20 years?
I'll share my Mother of the Year award with her, okay? No, I won't. I'm keeping that.
Okay.
But that's so cool. Sam being my other daughter. So I'm going to go into the chat. Back to it. Oh, Valerie went out to dinner so she didn't have to cook. Yay!
Don't blame you.
I'm glad you're excited to give them out. And Women's Nation Channel says, oh, Gayle and Stellar, what love. I wonder if there's a way I could ever perform for them online. I wrote a lot emotionally in that direction. Those songs might be too much. We can work it out. Singing is actually one of the things that they do. They will go around to different churches and put on a magnificent program. The women wind up, they share their testimony. Some of the women do who are ready for that. And it makes you cry.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
It does.
So they're amazing. So we'll be doing that a little closer to Christmas. But wanted to get these in the hands of your clients so they could go ahead and start with their Christmas tradition. The makeup bags are just for them to open, so.
Tissue paper?
Yes, we should do tissue paper. Yay. And you have a nice clean car to carry it in, except for the dog hair that we put in there today. Here.
That's okay. I don't think they'll mind.
I'm just going to tuck this in the top. But, some of the tissue paper is another thing that we sometimes take for granted. And this population they don't often get gifts that are nice and wrapped and have tissue paper. Okay, so the tissue, nice and my job on the tissue paper may not go together.
They'll still love it, I promise.
Here.
You and you?
But you guys get a lot of things that show up just in a Walmart bag, right?
All the flipping time.
So you don't often get like actual presents for them, correct?
Often not, but last year we had somebody donate like 3 or 4 rolls of wrapping paper, so I was able to wrap some of the gifts.
Okay. But that's like the first time, right, or no?
Yeah, that's like the first time since I've been there since 2018.
So if you guys are thinking about giving gifts to a smaller organization, ask the organization before you give them if you can wrap them or put them in gift bags. Don't just automatically assume that you can, because depending on the organization and what's going on, they don't always want them wrapped. And there's a lot of reasons for that. And drawing back on my nonprofit experience for 1 billion years, if it's a mass toy drive and you're taking names off of like an angel tree, somebody has to go through and make sure that nobody forgot to turn the toys in from the names that they took off the tree, things like that. So for that reason, a lot of large angel tree type situations, they won't want you to wrap them. But if it's a small organization and you have some kind of working relationship with them, then ask, because if you can wrap it, it makes it more special to them. So, I mean, you all know how it is. You feel more special if you get a wrapped gift than if somebody just hands you something and it's in a Walmart bag, right? I do anyway. I'm going to go back to the chat. Yeah. Nice gifts. Thank you, Valerie. Women's Station Channel says, oh, that's true. Who's ready? I can still work some out. Let me know. We'll be good. Oh, I guess Beverly had to go. She says, have a good night. So, bye, Beverly. It's always good seeing you. She probably didn't hear me, but I just love that.
I'll text her later.
Okay. Have a good night. And then Valerie says, I ended up with 73 Salvation Army Christmas stockings filled. It took all day and about an hour this morning to get it all done. Wow.
Those are going to be appreciated, I can tell you that.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. They're going to like those so much too with what you put in them. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. And Valerie says her body really felt the strain from sitting in the chair all day yesterday doing videos and stockings. I do hope I feel better after my operation. We do too. We do too. Now, what day is your operation? You want to just like send me a Facebook message on that? Because I would appreciate that if you would. And let's see. I think I got it.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Wednesday, December 14th.
I'll be in prayer.
Okay. I'm going to put that in my calendar. It's always scary to have surgery, so I find it reassuring when somebody prays for me. If I could do that without my calendar shutting down. There we go.
Right now too.
Oh, and Pacer has a vet appointment the next day. Okay.
I thought you are in my calendar.
Okay, you are not in my calendar yet, but you will be right now. You type faster than I do on your fingers.
Practice.
My actual typing for real typing is 100 words a minute.
That's not that good.
But my finger typing isn't as fast as yours.
I was at Whirlpool. I got it up to 90 though.
That's really good. That's really cool. Okay. So there we go. Now you're in my calendar. So yay. All right. Well, that's where we are with the stockings. And that's what we'll be doing for the ladies at the organization and stuff.
So stoked.
And, like I said, we do this in your honor. So thank you. Before we go, I just want to remind everybody, again, the video, and I'll post this link over in our group, but if you're looking for Christmas music to play in the background, just soft instrumental Christmas music, stream the video that I premiered last night, because any funds that generates, I'm donating to Valerie, and she can use that however she needs for her church. So from now until the end of December, I'm going to go ahead and make an advance payment on it. Hopefully the video will break it and I can give more. But for right now, through now till the end of December, stream the video I premiered last night with the Christmas music and help it earn some money to help the kids, because it's just a way that people can give without having to write a check. We'll let YouTube write the check.
They can afford it.
Ooh, Valerie said she got another $15 in donations after midnight. Yay!
1,564.
Yay, yay, yay. So, Valerie, I'm going to send you $10 more going toward that particular video, but hopefully enough people will stream it that it will generate a lot more than that. So, cross your fingers, people. That's what we're going to hope for, right? So, anyway, so don't forget that, and I will be posting it in our group. So, thank you all so much for coming in and for supporting this channel this year and just being amazing. So thank you all for watching. Remember too, that we're always about the hashtag be Bodacious, which means,
oh, that's my cue. Don't let life get in the way of living.
Dang, I just wanted to make sure that she knew that. So, all right. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. I'm going to go turn off the vid. Whoops. I want to see if I can do this without killing myself and knocking things off. So good night, everyone. Yay.